Hi my loves, welcome back. So today's video is going to be quite an interesting one because I'm going to be showing you quite a number of items from brands I have never purchased from. A couple of these brands are very well-known designer brands. A couple of them are new brands I want to share with you. And a couple of pieces, I'll just have to explain. So for those of you that are new to my channel, hello, I'm Mel. Come join the fam. All you need to do is hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to click that bell so you're notified each time I upload. And thank you so much for all your warm wishes for our family being over 250K now. I'm just so happy and the celebrations are going to continue. So I think this video is going to be really fun and it's going to be different because it's going to showcase brands that you probably don't normally see here on YouTube. But for me, I like diversifying and trying different things. And let's get started with the very first item. Okay, so let's start off with what's in here. So as you can see from the dust bag, it is from Alexander McQueen. I actually have not purchased anything from Alexander McQueen before. And I was really impressed. A few videos ago, I did a video on 20 different luxury card holders, what I thought was good, what I thought was not so good. So if you were interested in that video, I'll link it above. But I was so impressed with Alexander McQueen's one. And that has gone on the wish list. But in here, let me show you what I got. This gorgeous belt. So this belt here is in a smooth leather. As you can see, it's got different sort of a thickness. It goes from thin to a thicker part here, back to thin, and then another thicker part. I think this just looks so good when you use it to cinch in a dress, or you could use it to cinch in a long cardigan. And as you can see from the tag, yes, I got it from Farfetch. You guys know how much I love shopping at Farfetch, and I also work with Farfetch. So thank you to Farfetch for part sponsoring this video. They're such a good luxury platform and they have the most diverse range because they're able to connect us consumers with all different boutiques around the world. So for example, this came all the way from Italy. And I think this belt is just going to be so versatile. My body type is that I'm a little bit straight up and down, so it does nip in the waist and give me some curves, which I love. I think this was one of the last few that were left. Obviously, for everything I mentioned, I will link down below. But it's a classic belt. I also really love this smooth leather. It's almost like box leather, so it's got this beautiful sheen to it, and I just think it is such a classy belt. I love it with the silver hardware, and I think I'm going to get so much use out of it. Okay, next up is something from a new brand. Now, I have mentioned this on my channel before, but I've never purchased anything from this brand. Again, it was in the card holder video, and the brand is Manu Atelier. Let me show you what it is. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, it is a bag. And this bag here, yes, it is from Farfetch. So this, as you can see, is from a boutique. It's Girard and it's from Italy. So again, this came from Italy, from a different part of Italy. And with Manu Atelier, it's actually founded, two of the co-founders are sisters. And these bags are made in Turkey. And what I really loved about this bag, again, I'll show you close, a 360. It is made in smooth calf skin leather and it just feels really soft and supple. And the other reason why I liked it was this is a new sort of logo for them. And because it's Manu Atelier, this is like an artistic M. And obviously for me, I'm like M for Mel. So I really liked that. So to open it up, it is just a magnetic closure, and inside it's one big compartment which is lined in their signature logo, And then, yep, it says Manu Atelier made in Turkey. What I really liked about discovering new brands is when I was reading up on this brand, it was really interesting that these two sisters, their father is actually one of the oldest sort of handbag makers in Turkey. So I thought it was really cool that they were continuing on sort of that tradition. And another thing I really liked was I didn't realize it had this little hidden part here. Can you see that bit? You can just slide receipts or a card or something in there. And that is the back. This is a adjustable shoulder strap. So let me just take the paper off here because I'll definitely be keeping this. I mean, even against my purple cardigan set, it looks really cute. You guys know I'm a huge fan of green. So when I saw this bag, I thought, wow, I really like it. But it actually comes in black and I love the black so much. I'm not normally a black bag person, even though I actually own quite a few black bags. But let me put a picture of the black bag up. I almost got that one, but I ended up going for this one because I do have quite a few black bags. So this bag is actually called the Mini Roxy, and the best thing about this bag is the price point. So this retails for approximately 460 USD, or Australian is about 600-ish. And now this is the thing, if you go to Farfetch, you will find that different colors sometimes have different prices. And to explain that, that is because, as I mentioned before, Farfetch, partners up with so many different boutiques. Each boutique may have a slightly different price. And it also comes in a bigger size. If you love the shape of it, which, this is such a classic shape, it does come in a little bit of a bigger size. And I believe that comes in tan and black and everything as well. To be able to get a leather bag under 500 USD now is great. Also, not only is the price so good, as I said, 460 USD, of course, I've got my Farfetch code for you guys. So if you put in MIM YT10, that will entitle you to 10% off the price. So that's for new customers only, and some brand exclusions apply, but I'll list all that down below. But it's a great time to buy. If you've never tried Farfetch before, there is just so much there. It's a whole new world of new designers, and I'm still finding out about new designers every time I go on there. So that's the second item. Another new designer that I want to introduce you guys to, and I've just discovered, is a brand called Charo Ruiz. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it is a Spanish brand, and this is a piece of clothing. Now, you guys know how much I love floral, so it's going to be no surprise. And it is this gorgeous botanical dress. I have never heard of this brand before. I always look up floral dresses because I just love florals. And I just loved this design. And when I went back to check, they had a few pieces, I think like a top and long skirts and a dress, and they sold out so quickly. So in this one, I actually bought a size medium. And as you can see me trying it on, it's definitely more of a relaxed fit, which I didn't mind. So I think I can get away with the medium, but I bought the medium because there was no more sizes left. But I just had a look and they've just restocked. So there are a few sizes left, but yeah, I could have gone small or medium. I don't mind. I think this type of dress, it's in a really light cotton. It's see-through, but it does have lining inside. I just think it is just gorgeous. I love the colors. You can't go wrong with a white floral dress. And the thing is with floral, I know everyone thinks it's much more spring, summer, but honestly, I wear floral all year round. I just think it is a classic. And can I just say, guys, thank you so much for your amazing feedback on my third Lillysilk collaboration. I didn't realize that you guys loved the floral shirts so much. For those of you that missed my video, I did launch my third shirt with Lillysilk. There are 3 different designs. There's a black combo with roses, there's a white combo with hydrangeas, and there's a peach combo with lilies. And there are 2-in-1, there are semi-sheer blouse. And it makes me so happy that you guys love it. And I can't tell you how much that means to me. And I just wanted to say thank you again. And for those of you that may have missed the offer, my code from Lillysilk, MIM 15 off, still applies. You can get 15% off the price of the shirt, which is 100% silk. And they have an offer at the moment on the site where if you buy one, you get the second one 40% off. And yes, you can still use my exclusive and highest code that they give any content creator, which is MIM15 off. So I thought I'll just quickly mention that because some of you may have missed it. And since we were talking about all things floral. So next, let's talk about a couple of big brands that I have been asked before, how come you don't buy anything from that brand? And one of them is Prada. I don't think I've bought anything from Prada in at least maybe 8 years, maybe more. I have just not been that interested in Prada. Their designs were very classic. I do like their designs. I do like their leather, but nothing just captivated me until now. So I think the last year and a half, 2 years, Prada has had a resurgence. People have definitely been much more interested in their bags, especially their re-edition bags. They have been so popular. And that's just, it's called re-edition because they used to have a vintage version of them. So anyway, let me show you what I got. So in this big box here, I'm excited to reveal, ta-da! So this is the Prada re-edition, but it is in shearling. I have been looking for a shearling bag actually. I really like the ones in Dior and even a couple of the ones from YSL, but when I saw this, I just thought it was too cute for words. And plus, I have been eyeing the Prada re-edition bag. You guys know that I've mentioned it in my 2021 wish list that I was eyeing it. And you guys also know that I love adding different fabrications to my handbag collection. And I appreciate sort of different types of leathers or materials or fabrics. And so this was just too cute. This color is actually called Ecru, and I just liked this combo. It was just the classic. I should say it's the re-edition 2000. And inside is a zipper top, and inside, just take all this out. It is just in the Prada, take that out. It's just got the Prada fabric lining in there, and there is a little plaque saying made in Italy. There are no pockets on the inside. It's got the authenticity card here. And if I find the link for this, I will leave it below. But I think most sites have sold out of it. I think it retailed for €1,100. For us in Australia, I think it's closer to 2,000. So it does come, I've seen a version in pink and like a periwinkle blue, but I just love the classic ecru color. Now, as you can see, it is from Farfetch. Now, you won't see this on the Farfetch site because one thing that I love about Farfetch is their rewards program. So they have like their rewards program, which is called Access. So there's different levels like bronze, silver, gold, and so forth. So because I've shopped from Farfetch for many, many years before even working with them, and because I'm on the tier of their private clients, one of the benefits of that is a concierge service. So in Australia, I actually can't buy this. And for that reason, I was like, oh, why don't I ask the Farfetch concierge service? Because I never realized how good that program was. So this is the first time I've tried it. And so it was so quick. I had such a good experience. I just had to email them, and then pretty much in a day, the stylist got back to me and said, yep, I've got it. So this came from the UK, and I'm just really happy with it. Not only that, it came, as you saw, beautifully boxed up. They even gave me a paper bag, ribbon, everything. I'm just so happy with the service. So if you are a Farfetch customer, just check some of the benefits that you're entitled to, because not even just on the top level, but if you are even a gold member, which I think the spend is like just over maybe 2,400. So just say you bought a bag, you're already a gold level. So you can get early access to sales, you get like an anniversary gift, you get, free shipping for a few months. There's just, depending on which level you're at, there are just different rewards. So I just think it's really worth it. So I wanted to mention that because a lot of you have asked me, why do I shop from Farfetch so much? And I really like their rewards program. And now I've got this little cutie, which is adorable, perfect because down under here, we're going into winter in a couple of months, and I just can't wait to use this little cutie. So the next big name brand that I don't buy from, but I have now, is Celine. Now, I don't own much from Celine, and this one is something that I actually bought pre-loved. I found it on Etsy, guys. Like, sometimes check out Etsy. They do have pre-loved sellers there, and I think this was like just a fluke because I love going on Etsy because I also love checking out handmade products. But let me show you what it is. And with Celine, I'm also been interested in some of their bags lately, and I do like their quality of their bags, but I just haven't loved it enough to buy anything from the boutique. But I bought this particular item because, dun, 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 it is a belt. I just love vintage Celine. So this is the belt. It's got this big logo, gold. I don't even know what type of gold hardware. It's like a brushed gold hardware, and it just says Celine Paris. And the leather of this belt is in nubuck. So that is like a suede, but it's more fine. And it's glorious. It's beautiful. And the reason why I also got this was the price. Wow, I picked this up for such a good price. I paid like maybe $120, and it is in such great condition, especially considering it's such a light belt. So I just really loved the color, and it was just such a good price. You guys know I'm always vintage hunting, and I just love buying pre-loved as well. So check out Etsy. And that's why I picked up this Celine belt. So next is a brand I have mentioned before again, but I've never purchased anything from. I mentioned this in my wish list that I wanted to check them out. And it is Roger Vivier. Now, some of you may know this brand, some of you may not. And I had a pair of shoes on my wish list I wanted to check out, but those are not the shoes I ended up getting these beauties. And let me tell you where I got them from. How gorgeous are these pumps? They are just in this white, no, maybe an off-white, iridescent leather with pearls on the buckles. Such a good heel height. That's probably like maybe about 6 centimeters. Actually don't even know the name of this because I found these on eBay and it was just a private seller. I'm very sure these are authentic. I've already tried them on. They're just beautiful. Look at them. I just think the iridescent makes it so unique. I have nothing like this in terms of pearls. Everyone knows I'm a huge pearl lover, so no surprise there. So what a perfect time to try out this brand. It's a pretty well-known designer brand, but I do have another pair of pumps on my wish list from Roger Vivier, and I do know they make some great shoes that are very comfortable as well. So definitely check out the brand if you were interested in buying shoes, and check out eBay as well, because what I have found is that designer shoes do sell for a really great price. So really wrapped with these beauties. Okay, next. Oh my goodness, I forgot to show you more Prada when I was showing you the shearling bag. Anyway, that shearling bag, as you know, I got from Farfetch from the concierge service, but I actually did visit Prada in Melbourne, but their Crown boutique. So love the service in that store. I don't normally go to Prada. As I said, I have not shopped in Prada because I haven't been that interested in previous years, but I'm getting more and more into them because I'm really loving some of the stuff they're doing. Now, I want to show you what I got in here. This is not a new design, but I'm getting more into it. And I blame this S for this. And let me show you. So in here, I do really like the Prada boxes. Very good quality, and yeah, the bag. So in here, I picked, ta-da, the Prada headband. So this headband has their iconic signature triangular logo, and this is the beige colorway. So I never was really into headbands, and then a few months ago I borrowed one of Miss S's headbands because she likes wearing her headbands, and she actually suggested I try it on, and I just loved it when I wore it with my all green outfit. And so since then I've just been getting more and more into headbands. Okay, so now, since you guys are so good at giving me your opinion, thank you so much for helping me with my LV bag dilemma when I was trying to decide between the blue or the cream. Likewise, okay, beige, which do you think is nicer on me? Ready? Let me just put it on for you. Now, one thing to note, this style is definitely not for everyone. I do need to say it's a bit more avant-garde. It's a very puffy headband, so hubby actually hates it, but it doesn't matter. I really like it. So I don't know, do you think it suits me? I just really like it. I don't know, I just really like it. So this is the beige, and obviously I have another colorway in here. Do you guys think the beige or in here is the, hold on, black? So same headband, the satin headband, or do you guys think the black? So that's it there. So again, beige or black. I don't know. I've got friends that have these in so many colors. I'm not going to get in so many colors. Well, I say that now. Let's just say I like both, but I think I should just start off with one first because I'm not normally a headband person. I would wear this just with jeans as well. Absolutely. If you're just wearing jeans and a t-shirt, you chuck on this headband and there you go. Your outfit looks more just all of a sudden more high fashion, maybe. But black or the beige, I'm not sure. My cousin actually owns this beige one and it just suits her. She looks so good in it. And that's why I also wanted to try both. So I'm not sure which one I should keep. What do you guys think? Comment, pause the video and comment black or beige. Okay, and the final item, it's not from a brand I haven't bought from before, but it is an item that I've never considered until I came across it. So it is from Louis Vuitton. I have never considered this line from them. So just hear me out. In here, it didn't come with this dust bag. I just put in the dust bag to reveal. Dun, dun, dun. So this, yes, it's from Farfetch. For those of you that don't know, Farfetch has a pre-love section, and I think that is such like a unique point because I don't believe there's any other luxury platform that has, you know, pre-loved and new and such a diverse range. So this bag here is actually a collaboration between Steven Sprouse and Louis Vuitton way back in 2001. Now, I remember ages ago when I saw this collection back then, I didn't like it. I didn't really like the graffiti. So this is the graffiti line. But as, you know, I've gotten older, I've loved art. I appreciate street art more. I love graffiti art. I really like the graffiti range. And actually, first, I was sort of like more eyeing a smaller piece. I saw this piece on the Farfetch pre-love site. I have never come across a condition like this. Like, this is pristine. It's like the owner never ever used it. Like, even look at the bottom. Like, there's still even one blue protective sticker down the bottom. And this is actually the MM size, but it is a bit more narrower and slightly shorter than the regular size Alma in the MM, because I do own that, which was handed down to me by my late mother-in-law. So in here, seriously, it is pristine. So inside here is the Alcantara lining. The only thing I can say is I can smell that it has that little vintagey smell, but that's very easy to get rid of. It is made in France. There's a couple of compartments in there, but for a 17-year-old bag, this was just not used. This was not used. And this came from a very reputable Japanese reseller, Amore. It's still got their tag on here. So this one came all the way from Japan. So I do need to say, on the Farfetch pre-love sites, some items are like very expensive and some items aren't. You just have to have a look through. Some things I do think are a bit overpriced, some things aren't. It just really depends. But I have picked up some great things just from occasionally browsing their Farfetch, pre-love site. And this one was, I think, a very reasonable price considering that it was in such pristine condition. Like, I have seen ones go for cheaper, but not in this condition. So I bought this for about 2,500-ish. And I was really happy with that. Like I said, I have seen ones go cheaper before, but never in new condition. If I find anything, I will link it down below. But it comes in the black and white as well. It comes in a sort of long rectangular version, and it comes in other styles as well. I think some of it was even on the pochette accessoire. So I just love graffiti. You guys know my love for art, and adding a graffiti piece to my collection is just perfect. So in answer to your question, how in, a couple of videos ago, I asked you which LV Neo Noir I should keep, the blue or the cream. So this just arrived like a couple of days ago. So I did decide to keep the blue because this cream, not that it's the same bag as the Neo Noir BB, but it's the cream as well. And I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but I love Farfetch because they've got a great returns policy and I can return it if I want, but I'm not returning it because I love it. So I will be cutting this tag off. So that is the final piece that I wanted to show you. It was a line I never considered, but I'm buying it now because I happened to find one in perfect condition. So that is it for this video, guys. I'm really wrapped with all the items I got. I've been really enjoying discovering new brands and even popular brands I haven't bought for years and years. I'm just really happy with all my items that I got. So don't forget to use my code MIMYT10 if you were interested in purchasing anything from Farfetch, because that gets you 10% off heaps and heaps of brands. Again, I will leave all the exclusions down below. And I encourage you to explore different emerging designers or even revisit some brands you haven't bought from. So I hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. Have a wonderful day or night, guys, and I will catch you soon in my next video. Bye.